All right, it's time to make a very tough conference. We're playing all Big 12, so we got 3 there. Yeah, I don't want Wyoming. We're going to open this one up. We are going to make this one just as tough as last year. The only difference is if I can get Texas Tech or Texas A&M on my schedule, they're playing at my house because I beat them once. What do we have? We have Missouri, number 10 Missouri. So I'm going to play Missouri at Missouri. We're going back to Oklahoma. Texas A&M is going to be playing at our house. How about we go against Tim Tebow? All right, so we're on the road to start the season. 1, 2, 3 games, and we come home for Texas A&M, back on the road for La Tech, Fresno at Hawaii. We finish. Man, we don't have a lot of games at home, but that's okay. I want to play this tough schedule, so I want to win. We got 12 games on the schedule. I don't want to lose more than 2 games. That means we're looking to maybe try and pull an upset against either Missouri, Iowa State, or Oklahoma. I believe we're going into Texas A&M. They're coming to our house, and we're going to lay down some dominance. This is our schedule. We are going to show that we belong. This is a big schedule. It's a big reach, and I'm confident. After what we did last year, I believe we can play tough. I believe we can play with these teams, and I want another shot at Oklahoma. All right, recruiting, what do we need? We're going to need a quarterback. We need to go for a guy here. Do we want a scrambler, pocket passer? We want balanced. You know what? What else do we need? We need a guard, 2 centers, 4 wide receivers. Holy cow, defensive tackle and outside linebacker. So wide receivers, that's a pipeline. 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 What else do we need in the offensive side? We need a guard. We're going to try and get this Texas guard. We need 2 centers. We want him. We're trying to go for some guy in Pennsylvania. All right, so we still need quarterback, defensive tackle, and outside linebacker. So I want to go after a couple quarterbacks here. Who's the first pipeline guy we can find? Him. He is a balanced quarterback. You know, I'm telling you what, we're going to go a little crazy here. I'm going to try for this scrambler. And then that leaves us with the defensive tackle and outside linebacker. We've had really good luck getting defensive players. So I'm going to go for 2. This pipeline guy, who is 289. It's a big boy. And then this guy, 6'4", 316. And then from linebacker, we're going to go for this guy. He's the number 1 right outside linebacker, Pipeline State. And then we're going to go for this guy as well. All right, so can we see our targets? We're ambitious, and you are meant to be ambitious in the regular season. Whether we get all these guys or not, that's another story. But we're going after some big names, some big fish here. We need wide receivers. If we can pull 1 or 2 of these guys, we could be set. And we can have Plummer with some real offensive weapons for that final year in his senior year. And we can take some of the pressure off Justice. I think we had a better balance last year, but we still could not pass the way we wanted to. And we need Plummer's backup. I'm not putting everything into the freshman that we just got. He has a lot of work he needs to do. He will work really well if we want to keep going with the option, but he doesn't have the ability to throw the ball yet. And I'm looking at some better players. And this is all dependent on us winning. How well we get out of that fatal 4-way in the beginning of our season determines a lot with our recruiting. All right, so we start off against Missouri. And look at that. We have a B- defense, boys. We can play with the big boys. Going to ESPN, the magazine, top 25 poll. We dropped out. And I don't think we got votes yet. So we're right at the edge. I think we were like 31st in the beginning, and that only shows the next ones. We have no media poll yet. Strength of schedule. I think it's like a C. Heisman. Justice starts the year as a junior with Heisman hype. Right up there with Billy Buckley, who won last year's Heisman. What you don't see on here right now, surprisingly, is Tim Tebow. So that'll be interesting. And conference outlook, we should be favored to win. And we are. Winning the WAC is an afterthought. Let's look at our recruiting here. Who do we have? All right, so let's look at the quarterbacks first. He's a 4-star. We're right up there. He wants to go to Missouri. I wonder if we can put on a show. You know what? We're going to put 10 in each one of these guys. I don't know if it's going to help us get one or not. But we'll kind of put 10 in and see how well that plays. Look at that. They always want to come play here. So we're going to put 20 in him. A defensive tackle. I really feel like we can pull this defensive tackle. Here's a wide receiver. Here's a guard. Another wide receiver. So this center is a top. So I want to put 10 points in him. Who's the next highest? So we got a wide receiver, the guard, and the wide receiver. So with those three, I'm going to do 10, 10, and 10. Actually, who's that guy that's like really hyped to come here? I feel like there's one that we had really hyped to show up. We're going to pull, what do we have here? How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to pull 5 points off him. And I want to go 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. And that's how we're going to play it right now. All right, first game of the year. It's game of the week. East New Mexico at Missouri. They're already on upset alert because we are good. I'm excited. We are starting season 4. This is our 4th season here. That means most of the players have been recruited. We have stars. We have a Heisman Trophy candidate. We are expected to win the WAC. There's no question about that. So let's look at our goals for this year. Goal number 1, I want no more than 2 losses. So we're looking at 10-2 minimum. Goal number 2, I want to be ranked in the top 25 by the end of the year. Goal number 3, and this is one I've had for 3 years now, I do not want to return a touchdown. No, let's fix that. Goal number 3, I do not want a kickoff return for a touchdown on me this year. I want to fix that. Those are our 3 goals. And then the side goal, the bonus is if we win out well enough, we get ranked well enough that we get an invite to the Big 12 or the Pac-10. I want an invite. I want to leave the WAC. I want to leave the WAC, and I want to see how well we do. So this is how our season is going to start. I look forward to playing against Missouri. I hope you guys are ready as well. Until next time, Old Man's out.